Hi, this is Scott at Three Creeks Technologies, and today I'm going to demo the scheduled lump sum payment feature in the AMCalc calculator. This feature came out in version 3.5 and it allows you to show lump sum payments on your schedule. So let's get right into it. First off, real quickly, let's just take a look at a fixed payment schedule with no lump sum. This is going to be a $200,000 loan over 10 years paid monthly. And when we generate that, you see a schedule that you would expect with payments of $2,180 over 120 periods. Now let's see what that schedule looks like with a couple lump sum payments added to it. The scheduled lump sum payment interface is shown under the More Options area of the calculator. You can add up to 5 lump sum payments to any schedule, and you just need to input the amount and the payment period that each payment will occur. So for this first demonstration, I'm just going to add $10,000 lump sum payment right in the middle of the term at period 60, and then another $10,000 payment in period 80. So when we take a look at the new schedule, you can see that there's a payment for $10,000 in period 60, and then another payment for $10,000 in period 80. And then if we scroll down to the bottom of the schedule, you can see that the loan is paid off about 8 months early. And this is what we would expect because we're substituting 2 of the standard payments with our lump sum payments. Okay, let's go back to the calculator and try something else. You may have noticed these recast toggle switches next to each payment. When you turn recast on for a payment, the AMCalc engine will recalculate a periodic payment after the lump sum payment has been made. So let's run the previous scenario only with recast after each lump sum payment. So now you can see the AMCalc engine recalculated the periodic payment after each lump sum payment was made based on the reduced balance of the loan. And you can see that when we go down to the end of the schedule this time, there are payments all the way through to period 120, and this is because the AMCalc engine calculated payments through the ending of the loan term. You could apply scheduled lump sum payments to any loan type that the AMCalc calculator performs, but I'm going to go in and show you one more lump sum payment for an interest-only loan. Nonprofits and foundations often enter into this type of loan. This is where the recipient agrees to make a series of lump sum payments to pay back the loan, and in between the lump sum payments just pay interest. So this time we're going to select interest only for the loan type, and for the number of interest only periods we're going to put in 120, which is the full term of the loan. And I'm also going to put in a lump sum payment of $100,000 because this time we want to completely pay off the loan with the lump sum payments. So I'm going to put in a $100,000 lump sum payment in period 60 right in the middle of the term. And then it's not necessary to put in another lump sum payment because AMCalc is always going to pay off the loan on the last payment period. So the other $100,000 out of the $200,000 loan will be automatically added to the schedule by the AMCalc engine in period 120. So if we run that, we can see we now have a schedule that only pays interest for every period of the loan except for period 60 and period 120, where the principal of the loan is being paid off in 2 lump sum payments. Okay, real quickly, I want to show you one more feature of the scheduled lump sum payment tool. And that is this one toggle switch down at the bottom that's labeled Pay Interest with Lump Sum Amounts. Interest always has to be paid for every payment period. And with this feature, you tell the AMCalc engine whether you want the interest payment to come out of the lump sum amount or be added to the lump sum amount. The first 2 schedules that we generated in this demo, the interest was added to the lump sum amount. Now we're going to take the interest payment out of the lump sum amount. So what's left over from the lump sum amount after the interest is paid is what's applied to the principal. So that's it. That's the lump sum payment tool. It's a very simple tool to use, but it's also very flexible, so I encourage you to give it a try. Thanks for watching.